lipstick video for you guys today. Today I'm going to check out the Too Faced Melted Matte liquid lipsticks. This is the packaging. It comes in actually a really nice like matte box. You can get these at Sephora and I believe at Ulta as well. These range between the $18 and $20 mark. I will put the link down below where you can purchase them and the actual price. It is a high-end lipstick, so that's generally an average price for these. I got this at Sephora and I had never actually tried their original Too Faced melted lipsticks, and so I was really excited to check out their matte version because I kind of didn't like the look of the original. I like a glossy lip, but I kind of like a more sheer glossy lip versus a full-on very, very high pigmented saturated glossy lip. So that's just kind of my preference as to these products. And then when I saw the matte version, again, I was very excited about it and decided to try it in my little liquid lipstick project. If you guys haven't seen any of my other liquid lipstick videos, I will link the playlist down below. I've been trying out a bunch of new to me and some old to me liquid lipsticks and been doing first impressions and demos and reviews for the last month or so. So I will link all of the videos in the playlist down below. The color that I got is in Cool Girl, and on the side of the box, actually, I was reading this and I really like what they have on here. It gives you what this is supposed to be, some of the key points and ingredients, and it actually shows you what the applicator looks like as well, which I thought was a nice touch. The box itself is actually a very nice packaged box, and I feel like Too Faced does a really good job with their packaging in general. On the side of the box it says the Volu Lip gives plumping and smoothing effect, but it's not a stinging plumping filler is like what it says. That's what it claims to have. It says melted matte ensures color always looks rich, full, and kissable, never dry, shriveled, or cracked. It is lightweight, long wearing, and it features avocado oil, vitamin E, and hyaluronic filling spheres. And again, it shows the doe foot applicator on the side. The color itself is a neutral, one of those like super 90s really popular colors right now. This is what the bottle looks like. It's got a triangular shaped bottom, which is I think supposed to look like the squeezy tube of the original melted lipsticks that they have, but it comes with a hard plastic tube, and on the inside you can see the color. It says melted matte on the side, and for me, I can't detect any actual scent, so we will try this out. If you guys are interested as to what makeup I'm wearing otherwise on my face, I always list it in the description box down below. You kind of have to scroll into the middle of the description box, but I always list my like literally everything that I'm wearing on my face. So check that out if you are interested, and we shall try this out. I might go at a little bit of an angle so there's not a shadow on my face, and here we go. So this doesn't have a wet formula like the Kylie lip kits or the ColourPop lip matte lipsticks, or liquid matte lipsticks. This has kind of a dry formula. It's not like moussey either. It might just be because that was the first time I ever got product on this doe foot applicator, but it's kind of on the thinner and drier side. Like it's thin like the Kylie lip kits, but it is not like moussey or whipped, but I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's a different sort of feel. It might just be because the doe foot applicator is not like a squishy applicator. The Jeffree Star is kind of like a squishy applicator, and the doe foot on this is not fluffy like the other ones are. It's not that those are fluffy either, but there's a little bit more squish to them. As of right now, if I spread my lip out like this, it has already sunken into the creases of my lip, but not in a fully covered way like any of the other liquid lipsticks I've tried have. I have very creased lips to begin with, so I wasn't surprised that that was going to happen, but I am surprised that it's settled and then you can see where it settled. So there's not a full cover of like color coverage on my lip in the creases of my lip. I do like the color. The color is a pretty flattering color. It reminds me of Kylie Lip Kit in Candy K. Maybe it's a little bit browner. So this right here on my hand is going to be Candy K from Kylie Cosmetics. And then right next to it is going to be Too Faced Cool Girl right here. So So it is a little bit browner. Cool Girl is versus Candy K. Candy K is a little bit lighter and a little bit more on the pinky orange tone. Next to it, I'll show you not Anastasia, Kat Von D in Lolita. So Lolita is much darker and much more red. So yeah, this is how it looks so far. I will do a hand test for you. It's been about 3 minutes since I've originally applied it. So we'll see how this goes. And there is a little bit of transfer. It's not super, super dark like the Jeffree Star was, but it's definitely transferred. And let me check out how it looks on my lips after the transfer. It did take away a little bit of the color, like noticeably. So yeah, so far it's not performing the way that I want it to, but I am going to go eat. I'm gonna go to brunch because I have the day off today. And then I will check back with you after we eat. We're gonna go get dim sum, so it's gonna be a good like oily situation happening on my lips, and then I'll check in with you guys after that and do a reapplication. And then after that I'm gonna hang out with my friends. We're gonna go see Independence Day today, and we're gonna have dinner. So I'll have actually like I'll probably do 2 reapplications and 2 post-meal check-ins with you guys. And I'll be vlogging today, so if you guys want to check out my vlog, I will link my vlog channel down below. I'm trying to do more, not daily vlogs, but more just random like days where I vlog and you guys can kind of follow me around. But yeah, that is the lip product so far. It is 9:55. I have a bunch of things that I have to respond to on my phone, and I will check in with you guys soon. 12:34, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I am back from lunch. I am going to show you guys, or I'm showing you guys how this looks after lunch. I had dim sum, so it was pretty oily, and there's like, you know, soy sauce, and it's like an intensive eating process, like lip wise, and so I was fully expecting this to be like not really on my lips anymore. There was a lot of transfer on silverware, there was a lot of transfer on cups, and so I was kind of worried about how it looked, but honestly, it's not that bad. There's definitely still color left on my lips, which is totally surprising considering that the application process initially felt like not great. Like it didn't feel like anything went on. It felt really dry, but it was still tacky and it was still transferring after a couple of minutes. So I'm going to do a second coat. Again, this is the color in Cool Girl. And it didn't seem to drag or anything over the first coat. It didn't seem to go patchy or seem to flake off in any way from the first coat to the second coat. And I like that it doesn't look obviously like there's a second coat on top of the first coat. Sometimes with darker liquid lipsticks, you can tell like wherever it was faded, wherever the first coat was faded, it would be lighter with the second coat. You can't really tell that with this color. It might also be because it is a neutral color, but it does feel pretty okay with the second coat. I did notice while putting on the second coat that the applicator, which I was saying before, is not squishy. And it's actually helped make a precise application on the lips. Sometimes with the squishier or fluffier doe foot applicators, you don't get as precise of a line. And I found that with this one, because it is so dry and so hard and not as fluffy, there isn't much foam on the doe foot applicator, that it's quite a precise application on the lips. So that's actually a positive from an initial negative reaction to applying for this for the first time. So it is 10:54 and it's been basically like 11 hours since I've seen you guys last. Check out the highlight on my cheeks. I just got back from a movie. I went to go hang out with my friends. We had dinner. There's not all that much lip product left on my lips. There is a little bit on the rims of my lips. The inside of my mouth has faded to just my natural lip, but it kind of shows you how similar this lip color is to my actual lips. I could do a third application for you guys. During dinner and hanging out in the movie, I had popcorn. I drank a lot of water from like a water bottle, so I'm not surprised that it's actually I'm not as surprised actually at how much it's worn off, but it doesn't look terrible because again, it's very similar to my lip color. So that's what it looks like with a third application on my lips. It didn't drag again. It didn't go on patchy. The same thing happened with the creasing, but it's not, you know, again, it's not anything super disappointing when it comes to the product. And actually, even though this applies pretty dry and because the applicator doesn't feel like comfy like the other ones, I feel like I didn't get any noticeable change in how it felt on my lips throughout the day. I wouldn't say that it's like super comfortable and super hydrating, but I wouldn't say it's quite as drying as some of the other ones are either. I would say this is actually much more comfortable than the LA Splash and Colored Rain liquid lipsticks. This one doesn't feel quite as drying. So yeah, that is my first impressions demo and review of the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquefied Matte Longwear Lipstick. Again, this is the color in Cool Girl, and I hope you guys like this video. If you guys do, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, if you could subscribe, that would totally make my day. Otherwise, I will see you guys soon. I'll have another liquid lipstick video as well as a favorites video. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you guys soon.